girl Sneer. You know what it is, you know what to do, you know how I go, and I'm back with another video. In today's video, y'all, it's just gonna be a story time of having my first job. I've been planning this story time for a while now, like ever since I got my job. And I was just like, when is the perfect time? Because like I didn't want to post it when I did story time of my first fight, and I didn't want to do it like 2 videos afterwards. So you know, I'm just gonna do it now. Before we jump to this video, if you have not seen the rest of my videos, please go watch them. Like, pause this video and go watch the other ones, and then click back on this one and watch this one. But if you have seen them and you haven't subscribed yet, I mean, subscribe already. And if you have subscribed and you haven't liked anything, well, like it up. And if you liked already, you haven't comment as much as you can, okay? But without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, y'all, so having my first job, I don't know where to start. First, let's say how I found out about the job. So like before, oh, my hair look kind of weird. Oh well. Before the summer started, I said I wanted a summer job, like, cause I know we had a bunch of trips like planned out for the month of June. So I was like, I know I can't work in June, but I know in July I'm not going to be busy. So I was like, I want a summer job. And so my mom was like, no, you don't need one right now. Yada yada, this, that, and third. So I was like, yeah, you're right. And I remember when I went to Washington DC, I was like, man, I really want a job, because like a bunch of people I knew said they was gonna get a summer job, or my friends said they was planning on getting a summer job, and I was like, well, you know, it'd be stuff that I've been wanting to get, and you know, it don't be the stuff that I need, but the stuff that I want, and my parents not gonna get it because like I don't need it, like, but I just want it, and it's just being careless with your money. But I was like, I want to make my own money, spend stuff on stuff that I want, and not have to limitize myself with it. Long story short, July came. So like 2 months later, July came, and it was after the 4th of July. I saw on Facebook that this restaurant was opening, and it just opened, and it opened, the grand opening was on the 4th of July, and so they already had the staff or whatever, and I was like, maybe it won't hurt to, you know, put in an application, or at least try to get an application. So it was on Facebook where I seen about it, and so I was like, okay. And so it gave all the information, the phone number, and the email, and I was like, should I email them? Should I call them? Should I even go with the job? I mean, school's about to start. They already have a staff. I don't know what I'll be doing. So I went and asked my mom, but then they was like, well, you don't have anything else going on. You really want it, so go ahead. And I was like, okay. And my dad knew the owner, because he was like the inspector or whatever. Basically, he told her all the stuff that she needed to get so she could be approved, yada, yada, yada. So then, so I emailed her. I forgot how my email went, but I had to be like, you know, professional. And so I was like, good evening, and I just heard about this, yada yada. I'm not saying it the exact words, but I said it something like that. Anyways, I was really professional with it. I was really proud of myself. And so then like a day later, she got back with me, and she was like, what she said, she was like, okay, you can just come to the restaurant on such and such day at such and such time. But then the time that she told me, it conflicted with cheer camp, because around that time I had cheer camp. I was like, dang, man. So I had to reschedule, and then the time that we rescheduled, that's when I actually went. So I went there and gave her my application, because before I went, my dad got me an application. Me and mama filled it out. She helped me. We took pictures of it. But so I went there, and it was nice and all, and then y'all, she said, well, the waitress in position, she has full, and like my dream like teenage job or like college job is being a waitress. And I was like, okay. And I was thinking, I was like, well, what am I gonna do? Because like, I mean, I can clean. And so she looked at it, and she was like, okay, I see the days that you're available. And she was like, what days are you not available? So I told her. And then she was like, so tell me what you can do and all. And I was like, well, I can clean, I can be a waitress. And I said something else. I forgot what I said. But she was like, can you cook? And I was like, can I cook? Me cook? I mean, don't get me wrong, y'all. I can cook. You know how you said that thing like, what level you on a cooking? I'm like, you got like level 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 is really advanced. Level 1 is you can make you a sandwich, or you can just fix you some ramen noodles. Y'all, I'm on like level 2.5. Okay, the only foods I really can cook is tacos, which the only thing with that is you get the ground beef, you put it in the pan or skillet, whatever you want to call it, and you just wait till it get brown. Then you put the seasoning on, you just mix it and let it marinate in it. That's it. And that's basically the same thing with spaghetti, and besides boiling the noodles. And I think that's like the only thing I can cook. I know that's like bad, but I was like, I can do a little cooking. Like, I wasn't even gonna tell a story. Like, I wasn't gonna say I can't cook, because I'm like, okay, I really want this job, and I don't want her to say, well, oh, you gonna have to cook or you won't get the job. And I can cook a little bit, but I ain't say I can throw down in the kitchen like some soul food and stuff. I can't do that. But I was like, I can do a little cooking. She was like, okay now, you gonna be cooking? And I was like, okay. And then she was like, when can you start? And I said, I can start. This was on Thursday. I said, I can start tomorrow. And she was like, okay, well, I'll see you tomorrow. And I was like, okay. So let's fast forward. This is Friday night, because we open from 5 to 10. So it's Friday night, and I get there, and I'm cooking and all. Well, first of all, she shows me around the kitchen, and then someone else, he a man, and he was the first day too, so both of us was trainees. And yeah, like that night it was so busy, like orders came back to back to back, and I was just like, oh my god. And then there's a few times I almost fell because my shoes wasn't slip proof, and so I was just like, oh my god. And I kid y'all not, that was Friday. So I come at work Saturday, and I was really dreading cooking, because I knew, I was like, I can't do this. And so I came back Saturday, and she was like, I want to try you as a waitress. I want to see you on the floor. And like, y'all, my heart started like beating fast, but not like a, oh my god, what I'm gonna do. It was like, oh, thank goodness. Oh, look at God, don't he work in mysterious ways? It was that type of beat, and I was like, okay, you gonna see me. So jump forward to the present time. Present time. I've been working there for like a month now. A month and a week, or just a month, one of them. But I started the second week of the grand opening, and I love it. Like, the people that are waitresses, they love me. Like, they think I'm funny, and like, let me tell y'all, the key of being a waitress is always checking your table. No matter how busy you are, or no matter how tired you are, check on your table, because that's how you get your tips and how your tips rack in. I kid you not. It was last weekend, last Saturday, we had a big party. It was 30 plus people, and it was on a Saturday, and on Saturdays we're already busy, like so busy, like the whole place be full. And so it was only me and another waitress working, so just 2 waitresses now and only 2 cooks. And we had the 30 plus people party, and they had individually ordered off the menu. And we had these other people in the other part of the restaurant waiting, and it was a bunch of them. And then the phone ringing, and y'all, oh my god, y'all. I ain't even gonna tell y'all that experience. I said it for another story time. But more of the story was I ripped and ran my butt off, okay? I went from that party to the people, to the phone, to checking people out, to making people tickets, to getting them more drinks and refills, for getting them their appetizers in their entrees. Y'all, in that night I made almost $150. Like, as people say, no cap, period. I made that much money, and I was really proud of myself. And I worked that whole weekend, and I made a good amount of money, okay? So yeah, y'all, that was my story time, my first job. I couldn't get the words out. Story time of my first job. I'm actually off this weekend, so like I'm just like I get to chill, relax, and make videos for my people, for my subscribers, for my family. Okay. But yeah, so I know another thing I want to say is y'all been in school. It's been so busy, like, and I apologize for not making these bangers back to back like I said, but y'all gotta bear with me because I got school, and you know education is the key to excellence, and education is the key to success in everything you do. Okay, so if y'all want me to continue to be smart out in these streets and in this world, I gotta focus on my education, but I also focus on y'all too. But make sure y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. If you have, then do it again, okay? But don't forget to tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your sister, tell your brother, tell your cousin, tell your uncle, tell your auntie, your great-great-granddad, your great-great-grandma, anybody, whomever. Tell God if you want to. I will see y'all in the next video, so y'all stay tuned. Bye.